In the streets, villages and countryside of Yorkshire, there's a small team of dedicated midwives.
She's really on the move, look at her.
On call come rain or shine.
Doesn't ever get easy, does it? Your phone goes, it's like, whoa.
Delivering babies into people's homes.
Oh, you're just perfect, aren't you?
Years ago, everybody gave birth at home.
Now we're turning back the clock.
It's a bit like real life called midwife, but without the bikes. Baby's coming.
Every time I see a birth, I think women are incredible. Men aren't bad either, but women are amazing. You can just see that love in people when they see the baby.
I like that baby.
I just kind of watched your mum did it all.
Bradford nestles on the edge of the Pennines. In winter, that means the home birth midwives have to deal with whatever Mother Nature throws at them.
Look at this.
Oh, it's pretty cold out here today. Let's get that engine warmed up.
Just arrived at my first visit. Not the cleverest choice of footwear today. Really wishing I'd put my wellies on.
Claire's already had a busy morning juggling clinic appointments and home visits. And with snow forecast this afternoon, she's heading to Homewood to see an expectant mum who could go into labour at any time.
So I'm just on my way to see Jasmine. She's one day past the due date today, so due date was yesterday. I spoke to her this morning. She's really excited, can't wait for baby to arrive now.
That's small, but then when you realise that you've got to birth that, it's scary. So, yeah.
17-year-old Jasmine and her boyfriend Michael, who's a private in the army, live with Jasmine's mum, Tracy.
All right, Michael. Nice to see you. How are you all doing?
Not bad, you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Ah, getting ready.
She's really, really painful, that.
They're hoping for a home birth with their first baby.
Hey, can you see what's in my bag?
It's literally just me and Michael and Mum in the house, and that's literally all of us.
And the 3 cats.
Oh, and the 3 cats and the lizard.
Hello.
How old are you?
You're about 12.
So what does he eat? Does he have insects?
Crickets and stuff like that.
Think we're going to get any snow today then? What do you reckon?
We're hoping so. We're going to have a baby and snow.
He was born in snow, I was born in snow.
Oh, really?
And she was born in snow.
So I'm going to predict then this baby's going to come when it's snowing. We're going to wait for the snow, are we? Let's follow the family tradition.
Jasmine and Michael have been together for nearly 3 years.
I was 15.
I just turned 16.
Yeah, when I told my mate that I thought he was cute and he told his mate that I was cute. And then we started speaking, we went on a date, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was a bit love at first sight, wasn't it?
Yeah, for me at least.
Right, Baba, are you coming to sit down?
Just looking at you, it looks like babies without even feeling.
Yeah,
looks
she's
like
not.
babies back to back.
Oh, no.
She's lying that way. That's fine. It's not a problem.
It's going to be painful to push out, though, isn't it?
What they do sometimes is sometimes when you're in labour, they can rotate while you're in labour. But they're all different. We just go with the flow, but it's not a problem. The cat's coming to see how you're doing.
I think we're going to be yes parents.
Yeah, we were having a debate on who's going to be the strict one, though. I reckon it's going to be Michael.
I'm way too chill to be strict.
No, but absolutely not.
So just try and relax as much as you can. Go with it. Try and get a little bit of walking done today. Maybe go out for a little walk together. So just think she'll just come when she's ready.
Come when she's ready and it's snowing.
Snowing.
Oh, no, don't, because I get proper scared. Every time it's snowing, I'm sat there like, does that mean the baby's coming?
Families can get really excited, especially if it's an old wives' tale such as a snowstorm or a full moon, but ultimately a baby's just going to come when they're ready.
Yeah, lovely. Right, take care. Nice to see you. See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
The midwives on the home birth team have 30 years of experience between them. Team leader Laura became a midwife after having her own children.
When Lottie, who was my youngest, was about 7 months old, that's when I applied for midwifery. And I can remember going for my interview at Huddersfield and I was still feeding her, so I had to come out halfway through my interview to go and feed her in the car outside. And that was it, I never looked back.
Laura's meeting an expectant mum who has just booked in for a home birth in Bradford. 32-year-old Rosie's first baby is due in just over a week.
Had you just transferred your care? Have you moved to the area?
Yeah,
or?
exactly. Yeah, I was living in London and I moved and transferred the care.
To sunny Bradford, hey?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let me just have a quick look at your notes, my
Yeah,
lovely.
sure.
So it's your first baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
If a woman moves house during pregnancy and moves into our area, we might not actually meet her until later on in her pregnancy. So it is a case of playing catch up, getting to know her and also getting to know her pregnancy history as quickly as possible. And you are 38 weeks and 5 days.
Yeah.
Exciting. Does it feel real yet?
It's strange knowing that it could happen any time.
Rosie lives in the village of Thornton, where local literary heroes, the Bronte sisters, were born in their home. 200 years later, Rosie and her partner Adam want to carry on the tradition.
They look tiny. They're supposed to be 6 to 9 months.
I'm a music therapist. I've been living and working in London for 5 years.
Obviously, we met in Bradford when you'd come up for Christmas.
We were in a curry house. You'd come from work, hadn't you?
I'd come from work,
You
yeah.
arrived quite late at
I'd missed the curry.
At which point I'd already had a few glasses of wine. I was a little bit more confident maybe in approaching you than I would have been otherwise.
I wonder who's tie-dyed all these. It's one way to get around all the stains.
Yes.
Rosie and Adam, who works in the TV industry, have already ordered their birthing pool ready for the big day.
Some people feel most comfortable in a hospital because they want to have the presence of lots of different professionals, and I totally get that. But I think for me and for us, birth is quite a private and special kind of event, and how lovely to just have the baby here and then be home and kind of not have all the noise and the kind of busyness of the hospital. And I love swimming and like being in water as well, so like the idea of a water birth was just like a definite yes for me. The idea of having a giant paddling pool in the house for a few weeks was just quite fun.
So I'm going to feel from the top, if that's OK. Do you know what you're having?
We're having a girl.
A girl?
My partner doesn't know, so keep it secret.
Don't tell me, I'll forget that instantly. We're all right. Does he know you know?
He knows I know, and he knows that most of our friends and family know. But
Oh, do they? Yeah. I'm just going to have a feel really, really low down at the bottom, just to see about how engaged a head is. I just want to be sure that it's definitely a little head down there and not up here.
Sure.
With just over a week until Rosie's due date, Laura needs to check whether the baby is in a breech position.
Breech is when a baby's bottom is trying to come first rather than their head.
Sometimes, though, it can be tricky to diagnose by hand.
So, because I can't say definitively, I'll send you for a little scan, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Just a presentation scan, they're not doing any measurements or anything of baby, just to see which end the head's at.
Okay.
Are you all right getting yourself back up from there?
That's fine.
If it does turn out that your baby is bottom down, they'll talk to you about plans so they can do things to help rotate your baby.
All right.
So don't worry about it too much, okay? Is that all right?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, it was lovely to meet you,
All right,
Rosie,
nice to
and I'll
meet you,
see you
Laura.
soon.
Thank
Breech deliveries is something that really has kind of fallen out of modern obstetrics. So we used to do breech deliveries all the time, and then there was some evidence to suggest that maybe it was a little bit less safe than a head-first delivery. So some people who have got a baby that's in a breech position would choose to have an elective caesarean section. The other option is to proceed and have a vaginal breech birth. That decision will be entirely hers.
If the scan reveals that Rosie's baby is in a breech position and can't be physically turned by a specialist, then she'd be advised against a home birth. In Homewood, Jasmine is now 2 days past her due date.
So nappy size we've got 0, and then we've got newborn and 1s.
Along with boyfriend Michael, they're hoping to have a water birth in their living room.
In the hospital, you've got one person as a birthing partner, whereas at home you can have like 2 or 3 people. You can be more home, you can put your incense on.
Just do what you want, can't you, really? You can walk to the shop, you can enjoy walk wherever you want, you can do anything, really. You don't have to, you're not confined to, like, one area.
Really excited. I can't actually wait to hold my first grandchild. Just wanted to hurry up.
I had both my parents until 2015 and my mum passed. She had her own problems and stuff, which led to her being an alcoholic. Obviously, since then, my dad's brought us up. My dad is an amazing dad, like, couldn't have asked for a better dad at all.
He is a cool dad.
Yeah. A lot of people say he looks like Rod Stewart. He's got the long grey hair and, like, he don't really like it, he gets offended a bit. I think the harder life you have, the quicker you mature.
Jasmine recently suffered a miscarriage in early pregnancy. They're hoping this baby, who they plan to name Arabella, will be the start of the family they've been dreaming of.
We'd already chosen Arabella. We didn't Google it until like 4 or 5 weeks ago and found out that it means a yield of a prayer. So it means like an answered prayer. And I think it means plum in Polish.
Over in Thornton, Rosie and Adam are dealing with some disappointing news.
Since Laura kind of suspected the baby might be breech, we went straight to the hospital and had a scan, which revealed that it was on that day. So since then, kind of taking in the news, that was a bit of a shock. Yeah, it's kind of weighing up what's going to be kind of safest and best. And so obviously we've planned a home birth, and we'd still love to have a home birth if we possibly can, but we'll just have to see what baby thinks.
2 days later, Rosie's baby is still in a breech position. But their home birth dreams are not yet over. Laura's booked her in for a procedure called an ECV at Bradford Royal Infirmary, where a specialist will try to manually turn her baby.
I'm pretty nervous. It feels like a bit of a strange thing to have done. Yeah, just kind of don't know what to expect, really, I guess.
It's a procedure performed by really experienced doctors where they put their hands on a mum's bump, they'll give her some medicines to relax all of her muscles, and they help the baby to somersault from being bottom down right round to being head down to make a vaginal birth more likely.
Rosie's mum, Patsy, is waiting anxiously for the results.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, no.
It was all right, like it wasn't successful. She said basically that the bum was quite engaged in the pelvis, so she was trying to shift that, and it just wasn't moving. So it's, yeah, so it's not gonna turn around now, probably.
Oh, love.
Yeah. We have to say goodbye to our home birth plans this time, unless miraculously the baby moves by themselves, but I don't think that's going to happen. So now we have the option of a caesarean section or to try and deliver the baby breech in the hospital with the kind of assistance of the doctors. You know, it's not a black and white decision, but I suppose like all childbirth is quite unpredictable. It feels like it's all still very unpredictable at this stage. We don't really know what's going to happen.
In Homewood, Jasmine has gone into labour.
I'm coming in.
2 days ago, she noticed the first signs, but now it looks like she's finally getting close.
Oh, I steamed up. Can't see a thing.
Midwives Steph and Claire have brought student midwife Nazma along to assist.
Hello, come on in.
Cramping started Friday. She's had them on and off since, and they just got worse yesterday and more consistent.
Okay, well done.
Sometimes the labour can go on for a long time, especially for first-time mums. This is more common. But being at home means that they can labour in their own environment with their loved ones, whether it be their family, friends, animals. So that's really nice.
The birthing pool needs to be kept warm, but with a temperamental water supply, Michael is having to improvise.
The hot water's a bit dodgy, so it goes on and off. So I just fill them up to just keep it at a good baby temperature. She's 4 centimetres dilated at the moment, so she's just a bit in pain.
She's remained in the pool and she's using Entinox. She's got me in control. She's doing really well.
This is your first sort of day of actual home birthing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And it's been busy.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. It has. It's been busy, but it's been great. I've enjoyed it. Yeah.
You're doing really well.
Oh, thank you.
The midwives have now been with Jasmine for 4 hours. And for Nazma, it is vital experience.
She's great, isn't she? This is the first day that she's actually done home births. So yeah.
She's amazing. Give her a pair of eyes.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm cold, am I? Sorry. Is that nice? Is that a good thing? Oh, that's all right then. So Jasmine's doing really well. Last examination she was 8 centimetres. So she's in the pool again now, holding mum's hand, keeping nice and hydrated. You know, she's doing amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, darling? Dear? She just said she thinks your waters.
You think your waters have gone?
Well done, Jasmine. Awesome. So proud.
You just tell us when you're ready. She's calm. She's ready. Heads there now, darling.
Heads out, darling.
Well done, sweetheart.
Well done.
Well done.
Awesome.
Can we just put it down there?
She's here.
Where do you want me to put them?
Get me a towel.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done. You didn't push much then, did you?
Only a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, well done, baby.
Oh, bless you.
That's just a little bit.
Just told my dad, started crying.
her.
How do I hold her?
Yeah,
Like this?
just hold her. Just make sure you support her head. Okay? Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Hey, princess.
I don't know if I can actually describe it, to be honest with you. Awesome, proud.
It's crazy. Proper crazy. Feels a lot different than I thought it would. Oh, she did this.
Beautiful.
When you go into midwifery, it's not really about the babies, it's about the women, but I've got to say, I love babies.
She's definitely got my nose, but she's got Jasmine's lips. She's got Jasmine's chin as well.
It still amazes me when they're born and all them little tiny fingers and toes, how gorgeous and perfect they are.
Oh, she's beautiful. I can't wait to have a little squidge. Look.
Sometimes you'll get the neighbours like coming out. It's like, are they okay? It's quite exciting for everyone, isn't it, when they see the midwives turning up and they know someone's having a home birth.
Oh, God. Brand new, all brand new. So innocent, and then they turn into this, Michael.
See you in a bit.
Tell everyone I said congratulations.
Yeah,
Game.
Women can sign up for a home birth from early pregnancy. Laura's heading to see a mum who was just 14 weeks pregnant when they first met.
I am just on my way to visit Catherine, who is 37 weeks and a few days today. So reaching sort of the end of her pregnancy, really. It's her second baby and she's term now, so really any time from now she's good to go.
So basically I did 6 kick-ups, right, and then headed it and then shooted it.
Wow.
Care worker Catherine and her fiancé Luke are already parents to 8-year-old Christopher. She's hoping to give birth in their family home in Banktop.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, right.
How are you? Thought you'd be tired. I think Christopher's come round to the idea of having a little sister now. He keeps telling me every day I can't wait, and he keeps counting down the days of when she's actually due.
I've always been wanting to be a big brother. I'm just gonna try and make her happy and try to make her have a good life like me.
Oh, it smells nice in here. I always love a nice scented candle.
Oh, getting really nervous now.
What is it you're nervous
I don't know, I think it's the thought of pushing again.
Oh, it's so much easier.
And everything I watch on telly at minute, it's there, babies.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a baby and it's like, I've got to do this.
Yeah. You will be absolutely fine. You know, second babies, the labours tend to be quite quick, and usually by the time you feel like, oh, I need to push, your baby's coming because your body's done it before. You will be fine.
Okay.
We'll look after you, I promise.
You would think that it'd be first-time mums that'd get more nervous about a birth, but actually often it's mums that have done it before.
I'm getting limbs here. Can you feel that at the front?
Yeah.
That feels like a knee.
They've been there, which means they've got a reference point and means that they might worry more about what's going to happen.
Laura's hoping that having a birth at home, surrounded by family, will keep Catherine calm.
I had a phone call from Laura and she was explaining to me what a home birth was, and I was very, like, I don't want a home birth. She really made it sound a lot more different to what I were expecting. Like, I were expecting just to be blood and God knows what everywhere around your house. But she has made it seem a lot more relaxing.
Right, I shall get out from under your feet.
Oh.
You want me to I'll let myself out, don't you be getting up.
Thank you.
See you soon.
See you soon.
But pre-birth nerves are still creeping in.
I'm really scared now, to be honest. Really scared, but we'll see, won't we? Got this. Just having a big poo, that's it. That's all it is.
Thankfully for Catherine, she has a big celebration to distract her.
I was surprised I never sort of like made them so that the 30's up the way, not down. Do you know what I mean?
It's Catherine's 30th birthday. Her mum, Sue, has organised a party.
Oh, wait, will you see this? That's my sausage, cheese and onions.
I found out I was pregnant with Christopher when I was 21, so I didn't get to have my 21st birthday like I was planning to. And obviously this one decided to be on my 30th birthday, so I didn't get to do what I wanted to do on my 30th birthday. So yeah, probably 40, there might be another.
My son was born 4 days after my 21st birthday party when he was 10 days overdue. So I spent my 21st in an Italian restaurant feeling incredibly grumpy.
Sausage rolls, ham, tuna, egg, quiche, pasta, breadsticks and sausage. Just help yourself.
OK.
I know.
Looks amazing, I'm starving.
Could do with a bigger table, Sharon.
Mum Sue lives just down the road from Catherine and will be by her side at the birth.
When she came and told me, she had this bit of, like, kitchen roll. And I opened it up and I thought, oh, some kind of COVID new testing or something. And it were a pregnancy test. Yeah.
I always want my mum, especially in, like, the worst situation. I mean, it's not a bad situation, but it is I don't know, it's a comforting feeling knowing my mum's there to hold my hand.
But Sue's spread is triggering pregnancy cravings for Catherine.
I had a craving with Christopher and it were new shoes. You know, like the smell, it used to make my mouth water and I'm getting that again. But I were really bad with Chris. I used to buy a pair of pumps from Primark and sit there in bed and just sniff them. Really bad.
Cravings is one of those weird and wonderful things of pregnancy. We have women that like the smells of certain things, so bleach is a really common one.
Sponges or the smell of dishcloths come up quite a lot.
Right, love, we're ready. Well, we haven't lit it yet, but...
My craving was wallpaper paste. So we were decorating the nursery at the time and I just wanted to eat the wallpaper paste. Obviously didn't, because it's obviously toxic.
We've had women before that have picked holes in their walls because the taste of plaster is something that they crave.
Happy birthday to you.
As much as you realise you probably shouldn't be eating that plaster wall, people do it.
Oh! You like it, love?
I'll do it, sis. So is it all for me?
It was hard trying to get that home last night in taxi.
It's a wintry morning in Bradford. But Laura's basking in the warmth of the hospital, working an extra shift on the labour ward.
You're tall, aren't you? See, I'm tall. I'm used to being taller than people, but you're really tall. I feel like you're like model tall, whereas I'm just kind of slightly above average tall. Steph and Michaela are out with a lady this morning who had a baby sort of lunchtime-ish, and it's a rather snowy day today, so yeah, they've took the little picture of their bag. Prior to coming to the home birth team, I worked on labour ward for quite a long time and I still keep up and do several shifts a month on labour ward. And it's nice because it means I get to see the real differences between what we do in the hospital and that really, really skilled job and what we do at home and that really, really skilled job.
And Laura will be seeing some familiar faces. Rosie and Adam have decided to have an elective C-section for their breech baby. Laura will be with them every step of the way.
During my labour ward shifts, I have actually ended up looking after some of our home-based caseload.
That's a very squeaky door, isn't it?
And it is just luck of the draw, but that's amazing for me and hopefully amazing for them, that they might not be getting their home birth, but they are getting a midwife that they know and that is going to look after them as well when they come home.
Right, so I'm just literally pulling little bits of information off the computers that we'll need. You'll have to bear with me because obviously I don't come in and do lots of elective sections. So if you see me kind of flicking through and trying, that's why. I do know what I'm doing, honestly.
There are some other familiar faces on the ward. Michaela and Steph are back to restock their kit after braving the elements to deliver a baby at home.
It's like extreme midwife, isn't it?
Hello! Are you alright?
Your feet are a little bit soggy.
Are you wet? Are you cold?
Well, me and Michaela are the
snow
patrol
team. Absolutely.
The snow either makes everybody
not have a baby,
or everybody
have a baby at once. Yeah. Nice to see you.
See you later.
Bye-bye. It's just us.
I've got some rock salt at home and a snow shovel and a sledge. Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan. We're hoping that maybe, there's no more births today until the snow clears a little bit, but it's not up to us, is it?
As Michaela and Steph head off, the time has arrived for Rosie's C-section.
You alright? Yeah. So everybody's just getting different bits and pieces ready, sweetheart. Okay. Well, you've done a good job of tying these, Adam. There's no escape.
It's going to be sharp spread.
This is just some local anaesthetic just to numb your skin. You're doing really well. Really well. Well done. Just stay still. You can relax a little bit now, sweetheart. He's just going to put a plaster on it and then we're going to lie you down, all right? You did really well.
Dad doesn't know sex a baby, so we'll let everyone.
Everybody shush.
Okay, so some bundle pressure now.
I feel lots of pushing. Oh, I can see your baby's bottom out. Happy birthday. Hello, little cheeky chops.
Adam is finally let in on the secret everyone has kept from him.
Do you want to have a look and see what you've got, Daddy?
Yeah. You got a little baby girl. Hello.
I'll let her come down here and give you a bit of a kiss. What happened to you today, hey?
Every birth is special, whether it ends up being at home or at hospital, whether it's a natural birth or assisted.
Typical breach with her feet by her ears.
Sometimes you've got to go with plan B, and that doesn't make it any less special.
Alright, should we get that piece up?
I'm just telling you, Mum.
We're going to do skin to skin, yeah. And I'm going to pop that round here. I'm going to stay here and keep hold of her, all right? Oh, you've had a hard day, haven't you? She looks like she's trying to suck your chin. She might be thinking about feeding, yeah. So we've just come back from theatre with Rosie. Her and Adam have welcomed a lovely baby girl. So they've had skin to skin in theatre and we've just got back to the room now. Baby's having a breastfeed. We're getting our bits of paperwork done. So all in all, a really nice day.
Claire's back to see how first-time parents Jasmine and Michael are getting on with their baby, Arabella.
Amazing, it's overwhelming. It's just like, you feel like you can't love her anymore, and then the next day comes and you love her even more. It's crazy.
You don't really even know him and you just are already in love with him, aren't you? But, yeah.
Hi. Hello, how you doing? Oh, gorgeous girl. She's so changed. Can't believe how much she's changed. Brilliant. Let me have a look.
£7.80.
Wow, Bella, that's so good. The weight's absolutely great. So you're going back on Friday, Michael?
Wednesday.
Is that the first time you've been away?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Don't know one, but you know.
Oh, shall we give you to your daddy for cuddles? No. There we go. Bless her.
It must be scary to become parents when you're so young, but what is the right age for somebody to become parents? And it's about giving that support.
You keep me up till 9 in the morning? Yes, you did.
And it's just lovely as a midwife to see people come together as a family unit.
You take care, we'll call back, okay? See you later. See you later. Take care, won't you?
Thank you.
See you later, Michael. I hope everything goes well back at work, all right?
Yeah, thank you.
See ya, bye.
Bye.
I think teen mums and teen dads are kind of just like pied off on, or they'll give up easily because they've not had experiences. I think it's normal to have a child when you're ready. If you're in a relationship and you think you're ready, then you have a baby, don't you?
In a nice relationship, you got a stable job, a stable home.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem with it at all.
Mm.
Midwife Leanna recently joined the home birth team after qualifying 4 years ago.
No one day in midwifery is the same, and especially not in home birth. I mean, one day we could be prepared to go out and visit, and then you get a phone call after you're into 2 visits, and then you're going to deliver a baby. But it's not until you get that phone call you think, oh, so that's what we're doing today, we're having a baby today.
Leanna's just started her morning shift, and already plans have changed. She's been called out to bank top. The day Catherine has been fretting about has finally arrived.
So I laid in bed and I got this pain.
Right.
And then it was just like every half an hour or so I was just getting like a pain.
All right, OK, so it sounds like it could be starting, doesn't it, like in the early stages of labour?
Mum Sue is on hand with refreshments.
I'll have to make myself a drink. I'm dry.
So your cervix is still quite thick. It's about 3 centimetres dilated, but I still feel like I can feel the membranes around baby's head, which is the bag that keeps the waters intact.
Catherine's waters may not have broken, but Leanna thinks she is in the early stages of labour.
Oh God, these are getting stronger. Forgot about this bit. Oh.
Oh, she's thinking there's not much more room in here. I'm going to have to come now. Wonder what colour hair she'll have.
In the early stages of labour, we often leave the women to it. If she's left in her own space with her loved ones, the right hormones will get working and hopefully the labour will progress quicker.
Oh, I can feel it, Catherine. I feel her moving about.
So what we'll do is we can go, and if these contractions get closer together or you want us to come back at any point, we will come back. Yeah? Is that all right? Yeah?
Just an hour and a half later, Leanna has been called back to Catherine's house.
It's been amazing. It's really ramped up, hasn't it? Want to grab my arm?
I hate men so much. They're getting all the good fun
And they complain when they get kicked in knackers.
I'm here with Catherine. She's 6 centimetres. Why are you working?
Why is Laura coming?
Yes, Catherine, Laura's coming. She's chuffed.
Come on, keep it going.
Please tell me something's coming.
It's all looking really positive. That baby is coming.
Laura should be on a day off,
It's Laura.
but the team are short-staffed, so Laura has come in to cover.
Oh, so good. I'm glad I'm here. You've saved me from cleaning my house. When you've looked after a woman for a long time, you don't want to miss her birth. And it is that sense of FOMO. You know that it's unravelling and you just want to be there.
Please tell me she's out.
Not yet, not yet.
Are you kidding? Am I hurting you?
No, you're fine.
The role of the birth partner is entirely individual to that particular birth. And I think when somebody's giving birth at home, it allows that birth partner to really come into their own a little bit.
And have a right good drink now, look.
You've got that flexibility to be able to involve people as much or as little as they want to be.
Catherine, darling, do you want to drop onto your knees?
It's going to make it a little bit easier, sweet. I know. She's going to pass you your gas and we're just going to breathe this head out because it's just coming beautifully by itself.
Here you go, my love. Pass me here. Right, just take some breaths on there for me. Just big, deep breaths, that's it. Gonna breathe baby's head out. That's it.
And a nudge. So next contraction, we're going to have a baby. Hello! She's here! Oh, look! What are you saying to us? You're a bit surprised, aren't you? She's just a little bit like, oh, what's just happened to me? Are you going to come and give us a big shout? Yeah. Happy birthday, baby. Oh, look at you. She's going to come and meet her mama.
Oh, you little monkey. Oh. Thank you so much.
You did all that yourself.
Hello, baby.
Congratulations.
You absolute superstar.
Thank you so much for being here, Laura.
Oh, thank you for letting me be here.
Thank you. Now I could do with a nice cup of tea.
I'll make you a nice cup of tea, love.
Do you want us to make you one?
I'll make you a cup of tea. I think we all want a cup of tea. Oh, that was fantastic, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, Beth's typing, Gary's typing, Claire's typing. Oh, they're all coming through now.
They're all not working then.
As well, love.
So they're all not working like they should be.
Congratulations on Sue on being a grandparent again. What do you think, Christopher? Yeah. I got all her hair.
When the siblings see the baby for the first time, it's just one of those moments that, as midwives, I think we have to hold back the tears a little bit. And it never gets old seeing baby meet brother or sister.
There you are, I'll wrap her up, you got her.
Hello.
First cuddles with Grandma. Are you with Grandma, are you Nana?
Nana.
Nana.
Look at the little toes. Oh.
It's the end of another hectic week, and Laura's heading to Thornton to see how first-time parents Rosie and Adam are getting on with their new addition.
When somebody has had a baby in hospital, it's nice to kind of go and see them for that first visit and them to be back at home, you know, with their family, settling into family life, back where they belong. I can't get in. I'm not climbing over it. Hello. You look very well. Oh, hi. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just want a little peek at you. So the shape of her feet is just going to be a little bit altered because she was breached. So you can see that foot's kind of turned out ever so slightly. So all it is that everything down this side, because it's been in that position, is stretched, and everything on this side is going to be a little bit tight. So when you're changing a nappy, what you could do with doing is just sort of very gently straightening it into that position where your feet naturally just turn inwards ever so slightly, and that's just going to help straighten everything out.
Being a home birth midwife, I don't think it's like any other job in the world. I think it's partly like being a midwife, but also being a social worker and a supporter and, you know, all these different things in one hat. Have you got a cot or a Moses basket for her? What have you been putting her to sleep in?
I put her down for like a minute and then she started crying.
Yeah.
So,
and you can understand why, can't you? Yeah, so she's been in your tummy. She's used to being held and warm and moved and all that sort of thing. Yeah. And then we put them down and they're like, what? Yeah. This is not what I expected. Yeah. So that's really normal. I love looking after all these different families and kind of getting to spend a bit of their life with them, I suppose, while they're going through this massive transition to, you know, a bigger family.
2 weeks later, Rosie and Adam are settling into life as a family of 3. But they still can't decide on a name for their daughter.
We have a list of, I don't know, I'd say about 20 different names. It does feel like a low pressure because we obviously want to be a name that she likes. We've got Sophia, we've got Neve. We read somewhere that means snow, and she was born in a snowstorm. So we've got Annika, Freya, Ida, Emily, Poppy. Yeah, we've got lots more as well.